Good evening. Welcome to DTV's coverage of Davison High School football. This is Kim Lindsay and Weston Cowan tonight here at Cardinal Stadium, where it's homecoming.
Yes, it is, in a very wet homecoming.
And cold. Very cold evening. Wind is coming directly out of the north. It is going to be a factor.
Throughout the football season.
Powers comes into the contest tonight, 2-3, I believe, but they are second in the league. Their only loss coming to Carman Ainsworth. They beat Davison 3 weeks ago over at Powers in a game which Davison actually led in the fourth quarter, I believe, by 13 points.
To begin tonight's battle. Once again, we welcome
the coin toss took place before we went away for the break, and Powers won the toss and is elected to defer to the second half, so Davison will have the ball first.
Should have a good one here tonight.
Is there a master? Is there a master? When it's really hot, appreciate it.
So we're going to have a nice full night tonight. Stick around during halftime. We'll be crowning a queen. We're going to have the float competition, I believe, here in the first half. But we're ready to go. Powers to kick off. Nice kick deep. Oh, that's going to be a touchback. High school football, that ball breaks the plane of the goal line. No matter if it's touched or not, it is a touchback. So Davis will start first and 10 at their own 20. You can see right there in the opening kickoff, Weston, the power of the wind behind the Powers kicker. We haven't seen many balls down inside the 5 in the air this year. So we'll see. Last week, Davison had the dropsies. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah, about 7, I think it was.
7, and most of those were taking place in their own end of the field. So made it pretty tough on the defense. And they actually played pretty well, only giving up 4 touchdowns.
And the rain's looking like it just started to pick back up.
Yeah, that's not good. So the quarterback is, that's a nice little run there. Quarterback for the Cardinals is number 15, Tyler McSuga, as we start out tonight. Huh. First carry was by Jacob Davis, number 31, and he picked up, let's give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals at their own 26. And Tyler McSuga starting at quarterback this evening.
Good to see you. Last home game.
This will be our last broadcast tonight. The Cardinals go on the road for the final 3 games of the season. So the Cardinals are in a wishbone. We haven't seen this. The give is to the second back. That's Brammer around the right side over tackle. It's going to be a little short of the first down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. So coach is switching things up a bit. It's a full house backfield there, actually in a little wishbone look. Like traditional, almost like traditional option offense. Davison has a 3rd and 1. We're just underway here in homecoming 2011. We have a pretty good home crowd for as cold and wet as it is tonight. Not many people sitting over there on the power sideline.
Not only what they are all about, but the results coming up.
Oh, they're going to go down for a loss there. That was Jacob Davis again, and he actually is taken down for about a 2-yard loss, so the Cardinals are going to be 3 and out on their opening possession. Looks like a couple of players explaining the situation to coach there. Somebody missed a block, or they just were a little confused. So Joe Twing now ready to kick away for the Cardinals. Deep is number 1, Prescott Myers. It's a low kick, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the Davison 40. Actually going to mark it right at midfield. So Powers is going to start with a short field, and they take advantage of the wind as we get this game started. 9:42 in the opening quarter. Cardinals come into the game 1-4, their lone win against Flushing. a couple weeks back. Powers, as I said, 2-3. They've got some work to do too as they go through the rest of their season trying to make the playoffs.
9:42 remaining in the first quarter.
2-1 in the Big Nine.
2-1 in Big Nine.
Football at Benfield, first and 10.
This is number 6, Brooke Morgan on the carry, and he's taken down for a loss out there by Cody Powell.
Morgan tries the left side, dropped by Cody Powell, number 9 of the Cardinals.
Quarterback for Powers is number 7, Garrett Puget.
47, second and 13.
Somebody help me with the quarterback's pronunciation.
Second annual Harley Davison raffle going on. The prize, well, there's just one, but it's the 2012 Harley Davidson Sportster. With a value of
P-O-U-G-N-E-T. Pugnet. We'll find out from the Powers people so we don't butcher it all night long. Second and 13 for Powers. Give is to number 20. Nice pickup.
Number 20, Drew Fortier.
Drew Fortier carries, and he's tackled by number 21, Jordan Hatchell.
That last name is pronounced Pune.
Pugnet. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Chargers. They have made it out their way onto the Davison side of the football field at the 47.
800 tickets must be sold. And the drawing is not, it's going to be tonight, I believe, but no.
Single back.
It is not tonight.
Pugnet to throw. He rolls to his right. Has time.
Drawing will be soon.
And it is almost picked off by number 28 for the Cardinals. That's Jacob Parker. Jacob's had a few picks here.
Yeah, he's had quite the season. What is he, junior or sophomore?
Parker is a junior cornerback. So Powers also goes 3 and out on their opening possession. They will be punting with the wind at their back. So I think our receiver, yeah, he is moving back to the 10-yard line. Looks like Jacob Davis is deep. Angles it out of bounds. It's going to be out somewhere near the 20, I believe. Walking it back up at the 25. So Davison picks up 5 yards of field position on the exchange of punts. So was it a fun homecoming week, Weston?
Oh yeah, it was very fun. Lots of school activities going around all week.
Today was the pep assembly, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Who won the crazy games today?
Freshmen actually ended up winning it.
Freshmen?
Yeah.
How did you guys let that happen?
I don't know. Seniors were definitely louder, but
All right, Maxuga turns and gives the ball to Pry. No, he keeps it himself.
Ooh.
And he's got some room. Boy, if he gets a little block here from Brammer, he has a chance.
he's going to get caught.
Cut
Yep.
from behind, but all the way down to the Powers 25-yard line. Tyler Maxuga cranks off 50 yards just like that.
Bet you he's been waiting to do that all season.
Getting a chance tonight.
Yep.
Well, he broke that line of scrimmage, and Powers has everybody up in the box trying to stop the run. But that time they got a crease, and away he went. 8 minutes exactly remaining here in the first quarter. There's no score. That's the first down of the game. Maxuga, this is Brammer, drops the ball. And Powers is indicating they have received or recovered the fumble. Little mess up on the exchange between, yeah, and they do. So just like that, the Cardinals cough it up. Not a good exchange there between Maxuga and Brammer. So the first turnover of the game belongs to Davison. Those are things you don't want to own.
Yeah.
The good news is we're down in the Powers end of the field. They'll start on their own 26. 7:40 left in the opening quarter, no score. Pugnet is in the gun this time. Give is up the middle. Nice hole there. That's Nick Sullivan. Tackled by number 45 for the Cardinals. That's Ryan Thick, but he does pick up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Powers looking for its initial first down of the game. Pugnet stays in the gun. He keeps it around the right side. He has a first down. He's tackled by number 89 for the Cardinals. which is Cameron Edmonds. But he has a first down. 1st and 10, Powers on their own 41. 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. So who's your favorite for Queen election?
I voted personally for Kendall Densmore for Queen, and then Katie Hazel for Miss Congeniality.
We shall see in just a little bit of time here.
Yep.
Well, that was a little misdirection. Not sure who actually had the ball there. 780-60. It was a little that was a fumble-rooski. That was the left guard who actually had that carry.
Huh.
That was Brendan Reno, who is a lineman. It was a little fumble-rooski. It didn't work. They lose a yard. Everybody went left, and he had the ball coming around the right, but just kind of stumbled down. Coach Buckle pulling out all the stops early. Punier now under center. He gives around the left side to number 10. Oh, and he is stuffed behind the line for another loss. This time the tackle is by number 34. That's, no, sorry, 24, Julian Molina. No, it was 34. Trevor Thomas. I thought it was Julian, but it was not. Defensive substitutions for the Cards. It is 3rd and 12. Passing situation here for Powers. Punier is now in the gun. His lone running back is Nick Sullivan, number 10. Now he goes in motion. Oh, this is a screen, middle screen. He's got room. And we miss a tackle, and he's going to have the first down. Nice play by Powers, just enough to get the first down. Number 85 for the Cardinals was out there, but was not able to wrap him up. That's Taylor Orr. So he gets about a half yard more than he needed. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Davison 49. Punier in the gun again. Give is up the middle. Ooh, man. A lot of guys hit him initially, but the ultimate tackler was number 34 again.
Good pressure so far.
Trevor Thomas, yeah.
By Davison's defense tonight.
Give Nick Sullivan a gain of 1 there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Four receivers in this set. Punier rolls to his left. He's going to keep it. They've got Contain out there. And a nice tackle made by number 25 for the Cardinals. That's Nicholas Blake. Or 85, I'm sorry, number 85. Taylor Orr. Gain of only 2. It will be 3rd and 6. Everybody kept their contain there that time, Weston.
Yep.
And didn't miss the tackle. Footing is an issue for both teams. You can see the field is kind of chewed up. Punier under center this time. Rolls to his right. He's going to throw it. No, now he runs. Tackled by, oh, fumble! Fumble! And Powers has retained it. Julian Molina knocked the ball out of there. And Powers is going to punt the ball away. So good job by the defense. Give up 1 first down on that screen pass. Deep for the Cardinals, number 31, Jacob Davis. High snap. Oh, nice catch. Left-footed punter gets it away. Davis fumbles it and covers at his own 13. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own. I guess we'll mark him at the 14. So 3:20 left in the first quarter. We've kind of had a game of field position here in the first quarter, and Davison's been on the short end of it, except for that nice nice run by Tyler McSuga. Then we fumbled the next play.
Yep. Hopefully we don't see much more of that tonight.
I got a feeling premium or scoring is going to be at a premium tonight.
Yeah.
Davison stays in that wishbone look. Prine is the up back. Mexuga is at quarterback. We haven't seen Prine carry yet. Mexuga keeps, and he's coming back the other way now. He's got some room here. Nice block out there. And Mexuga is very close to a first down. Missed the tackle on him going to the right, and Tyler reversed his field and got one really nice block out there by number 3 of the Cardinals, Cody Wengler. He picked up almost 9 yards. Let's give him second down and a long one. Now let's see if the Cardinals just go up the gut here and get the first down. I don't know why we don't give the ball to Prine. He ran right through the hole untouched. We kept it and lost 3 yards. We're back to the 20. It'll be third down and 4. This offense, the way we're running it now, is the quarterback has to make a lot of decisions. He has to read the defensive end. He has to read the corner who's trying to come up and cover him. I'd like to see the ball in Prine's hands though when it's second and short.
Yeah.
Let him just plow it forward, get that first down. Third down for the Cards. Let's give us to number 5. That's Tanner Barrett, and he has picked up a Davison first down with a run of 8 yards. He's out to the 27. First and 10 for the Cardinals. 1:45 left in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. This is Davison's third possession. They've gotten the ball as far as the Powers 25. We are still in that wishbone look, full house backfield. Mexuga gives to the second back. I think that was probably number 20, Brammer. Let's see. No, it was 31 again. Jacob Davis. He picks up 3. Let's call it second and 7. Running with all these fakes makes it a little harder for the announcers.
Yeah. Definitely.
We're in the last minute of play here in the opening quarter. We are still scoreless. Davison trying to put together a little sustained drive here. Mexuga gives to Davis again. Picks up out to the 36. It is going to be third down and 3 for the Cardinals right there.
Tyler Mexuga was actually named Mr. Congeniality this year.
Have we already, who was the king that was announced at Powder
That was
Puff,
Jake
right?
Nave.
Jake Nave.
Yep.
Tough night for Powder Puff, too.
Yeah.
Now we're third and short. Let's see if Prine gets a touch here. Nope. This is number 5 again, Barrett, and he's not going to make it. Stringing it out a long ways, not going forward. And that is the last play of the opening quarter. Davison will be forced with a fourth down and 2 when we return. Do we have a sideline reporter?
All right, well, we're going to send it down to the sideline reporter, Kaylin Smith.
Hey guys, I'm down here on the sideline, and as you guys can tell, it's rainy and cold out. It's so cold that it's taking it really hard to grip the ball, and it's so wet that they're not going to be able to stand their footing. As you can see, it's puddled water down here, so that's going to make tonight's game really interesting. Back to my announcers.
The junior class of 2013 candy everywhere. Pass the lollipops and gumdrops. The Charger makes his way.
Right, we're having the floats announced right now. The theme must have been Candyland.
Yeah, it was.
So Davison is faced with a fourth down and 2. We'll see if they're going to punt the ball away here or if they go for it. I don't see Twing out there, who is the punter. Cardinals are going. Big gamble here early in the game by the Cardinals. This will be the opening play of the second quarter.
Also at halftime, the Queen Court, crowning of the homecoming Queen 2011. Looking forward to all that coming up at halftime.
Maybe now they'll give it to Bryant.
All ready to get started here in the second quarter.
4th down and 2.
Cardinals 4th and 2.
Powers is going to call a timeout, defensive timeout here. They were not expecting Davison to go.
Charger.
Game been played pretty close to the best so far.
Mm-hmm.
One pass play.
Yep. That was-
Two pass plays. Powers had one incompletion and one screen. Davison is
Yep,
yet
you're
to throw the ball.
That incompletion nearly picked off too.
Sure was. Weston, it was a very cold walk in the parade this evening.
Was it? I
It
wasn't there.
It was very cold. I was dressed for it, but it was still cold. Rain was coming in sideways. And there were a few brave, hardy souls actually watching the parade who didn't have to be out there.
I heard there was a few spots in the parade, a few gaps, people not showing up.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Just decided it wasn't for them tonight, huh?
We filmed it, and it's usually about a half hour, and I think it came out to be 13 minutes.
Oh, my. The weather has changed, though. It's not
Yeah.
raining now. It was raining then pretty good. So here we go. Davison 4th and 2 on their own 36. Powers is loaded up the middle. Oh, a fumble. Doesn't matter who recovered it. Powers is going to have it on downs.
Any way you cut it, it was not first down yardage, and the Chargers will take possession of the
Well, you take a gamble and you don't get an exchange from center. That's not real good. So Powers now has the ball at the Davison 36. See if they can take advantage of the Davison's. I'm not sure if they recovered the fumble or not. I think they said they did. Either way, it was going to be short of the first down yardage. So we're just underway here in the second quarter. Powers 1st and 10. Maxuga's first start at quarterback this year. Little problem with the exchange on that last one. Pounier is under center, and now we've got a man in motion. Inside give the other way on the end around. Nice shoestring tackle out there by looks like Julian Maloney. Yeah, Julian Molina, number 24, made the shoestring tackle there after a 3-yard gain. Carrier for Powers was number 20, Drew Fortier.
gain of 3, ball at the 33. Powers 2nd and 7.
Pressure on the defense here. Oh, Danny O'Brien is the running back now. And they give the ball to O'Brien. And he goes nowhere. Tackled right there by Cody Powell, number 9.
And he is a big kid.
He's being touted as a Division I recruit by several schools. Got him listed at 6 foot and, oh no, that's not right. Here we go. Got him at 6'3" and 302. Whew. He picked up about a yard there, going head to head with Cody Powell, and Cody won that race. I'm not sure he wants to do that all the time.
Yeah.
O'Brien is still the tailback. Now he's joined by 2 others. Oh, fumble, and the quarterback picks it up, Pounier, and makes nothing out of nothing. Oh, don't hit him late there. Julian Molina made sure he did not get away. So it'll be 4th down. Powers will go here. There's no sense putting. Probably only pick up about 10 yards on the exchange.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down. At the Davison 34. I would expect to see Pounier throw the ball.
About 10 minutes left here in the second. Pretty evenly matched so far.
We'll see if Powers goes to the screen again. They had a successful screen attempt first quarter. O'Brien is still the tailback. Pounier is under center. Pounier rolls to his left. He doesn't really have anybody to throw to, but he's going deep. It's a wounded duck. Everybody falls down, and I don't think that ball was caught. Nope. So Powers turns the ball over on downs. Good job, defense. Very nice pass coverage. There were 3 Powers receivers, and all of them had at least 1 player, and the deep guy had 2 guys, had 1 in front and 1 behind. those of you sitting at home, if you are interested in doing any running next Saturday morning, in conjunction with the Davison Pumpkin Fest, there'll be a 5K run that'll start here at the high school. Race time is 9:15. Registration starts at 8. There's also a kids race at about 10:15 on the track. Feel free to come on down, support a great cause, the Davison Educational Fund. Fumble again.
Jeez.
Jacobs was the carrier, but he dropped the ball when he first got it, or Davis, I'm sorry, and he loses 2. Second, or loses 1, it'll be second and 11.
A lot of drop balls here in this game so far.
Well, and that's just the exchange between the quarterback and the running backs there.
Yeah.
That's not being caused because the ball's wet. Just a little off in our timing. We've not seen this full house backfield yet either, so they're kind of working the kinks out here in the first half.
And Tyler Maxuga being his first game of the season.
First quarterback start. Maxuga keeps it. That time he should have probably pitched.
Yep.
He gains back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. Will we see a pass? Maxuga has not yet attempted a pass.
Just a reminder that tonight, the Davison Optimus Club's multi-dance is at the Stone Gate Banquet Hall, located on Irish Road right here in Davison. All proceeds from this dance go to Davison students and families. 10-piece band, DJs, snacks, plus all you Tiger fans, there'll be a 60-inch TV screen so Tiger fans can enjoy the game. So go Cardinals, go Tigers.
3rd down and 10 for the Cards on their own 35. Turn and give the ball to Jacob Davis. Ooh, he was hit hard after a pickup of 4. Davison will be forced to punt. So Davison goes 3 and out. We seem to be having one negative play in every series, and that's stopping us. It doesn't look like that coach is comfortable with Maxuga throwing passes yet. So twing to punt. Deep for oh man.
Ooh, I think he got it.
Doesn't matter. Powers has the ball at the Davison 25 on another mishap. This has kind of been our modus operandi the last 2 weeks. We're already at 5 drop balls, of which we've lost 3. Last week we had 7 drops. Pressure squarely back onto the defense. Powers takes over 1st and 10 at Davison 26.
At least the defense is doing a pretty good job so far.
They sure have. O'Brien is still in the tailback. This time Powers is in a wishbone look. Give is on the off tackle to number 20. He's tackled by Molina. Ball carrier was Fortier. Picks up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Clock running, 7:15. Remaining until halftime. 8 of 4 on the last play brings up the Chargers. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinal 23.
Oh, fumble. Yeah, this is recovered by O'Brien. He got on it first. Loses, whoa, we got lots of action going on in there for no reason. You're not going to take the ball away from him.
Yeah.
Once his mitts are on it, I think he looks like he could bench press the team to me. He's a very imposing figure on the basketball court, too. Plays a little basketball.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that from last season calling the game.
3rd and 7 for Powers. Now we have just a single back. This is where we've seen the motion. And there we go again. Pugnier gives the other way this time. And a nice tackle there by, let's see if we can get a number. He's turned number 9. It's Cody Powell again. It's his 3rd or 4th tackle already. 4th down. Powers going for it again. Be 4th and 6. See if they throw the ball. Powers has attempted 3 passes. One of them was a completion. Two that weren't didn't even get to a Powers player. Pugnier rolls to his right to throw it. Now he's going to take off, and he is going to be. Oh, he missed 2 or 3, and he's going to be very, very, very close to the 1st down. And he is short. So we just got word that the normal starting quarterback for the Cardinals, Trevor Stevens, is out for the year with an injury. So his season has ended. Just got word his dad had just called up that he's done. So that might be some of the reason why we're seeing some of the exchange issues.
Yeah.
I don't know when that injury took place, but maybe it took just place before the game
Yeah,
tonight.
that's what I was thinking, if his dad just called.
Maybe he blew a knee out or something in the pregame on this wet field. Now Davison has called a timeout with 5:41, so that might explain a little bit of Mr. Mixuga has not had much chance to work with the first team offense, and that's why our timing's a little off. I'll feel bad for Trevor.
Yeah.
He's actually been playing pretty well. Had a tough week last week, but most everybody did.
Yeah.
So we got 5:41 left in the opening half. There is no score in a game which is moving very quickly. A lot of running, not much throwing. Davison defense has been up to the task. Stick around at halftime. As we said, we'll keep the, I believe we'll keep the field mics open so that you can hear the crowning of the queen. I did not hear who won the float competition. We have not heard that either. Nobody knows. All right, Davison calls that timeout, their first of the half. Each team has used one. Now we're in an I formation. The up back is Molina. Oh, yeah, we're having some timing issues. Mixuga ran to the 2-hole, and the running back was running to the 1-hole, which caused a collision and a tackle by our own player. He did fall forward for about a 1-yard gain. So we've seen the wishbone, now we're seeing the eye. So Prine is the tailback. And number 34, it looks like Trevor Thomas is the up back. No, I'm sorry, that's Molina. This is Prine, and he's going to have first down yardage. Looks like he's just past the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10. I think. No. Oh, we just got word that Mr. Stevens has a concussion, and that is why he is out. We're going to actually have a measurement here. It's close enough for the officials to take a look.
Speaking of measurements, our chain gang tonight includes Cal Beamer, who's been working out there 23 years.
23 years. There he comes over in the Carhartt jacket.
Joel Stimson, 17 years. Cy Carroll, 15. Jeff Houston, 10. Mike Frawley and Tim McMahon, 7 years.
All right.
So all definitely experienced.
And almost all of those guys have had a son who has played football for the Cardinals. And the measurements show Davison short about an inch. So it'll be 3rd down and very short. I like this look with Molina. Or sorry, it's not Molina, it's Trevor Thomas at the fullback and Prine at that tailback. Power that ball forward. 4:58 left in the opening half. We are still scoreless. See if we got a sneak here. Nope. Turn and they give the ball. Boy, they mark him. They mark him at the 30. That'll be good for a 1st down.
Yep.
1st and 10 Cardinals.
Only 4 minutes and 40 seconds here left. Still plenty of time to work, though.
Especially if we can get a 9-yard run by Maverick Prine here and there.
Yeah.
This is Prine up the middle.
There he goes.
Boy, he's got good yardage again. He has another 1st down out to the 41.
You know, I'm surprised they haven't really been giving him the ball more.
Those are his first 2 carries of the game
Yeah.
in this series.
And just with those 2, he's had, what, about 20 yards?
20 yards on 2 carries, that's right. Ooh, Mixuga keeps it and does just get around the corner and picks up about 5. Boy, he came close to getting really smeared there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Number 25.
He was able to avoid it, which is what you want to do as a quarterback. He picks up out to the 45, give him a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. 3:20 left in the opening half. Davison's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit here. Do have 2 timeouts remaining. Davison staying in that I formation. Mixuga turns and gives the ball to Prine, who is close to a first down, but he'll be maybe 2 yards short. 3rd and a long 2 for the Cardinals. 2:50 and the clock is rolling. This is just line them up and run right at him.
Yep.
This is Prine.
There he goes.
Whew. Nice pickup. He's into the power side of the field, down to the 44. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Clock stops as the chains are reset. 2 timeouts remain. Mixuga getting his play from Coach Immendorfer. And back out to the field. Boy, we've got that line just packed with blockers. This is Prine again, off the left tackle. He's got another first down. Jeez. He's down to the 32 or 3 of Powers. I think we figured out who we should be giving the ball to.
Yep.
Plus this look, they've got an extra blocker at the point of attack now.
That's all he really needs.
He's coming out of the game. He is replaced by
Molina.
Julian Molina will now be the tailback. Leading the way as the fullback there is number 34, Trevor Thomas. This is Molina. Picks up down to the Powers 29. Give him 3 or 4. He got 4 there. It'll be 2nd and 6, 1:18. Clock is rolling. Davison not using their timeouts. I don't know if we've done much with the field goal game this year.
Yep, I don't think so.
This is Molina. He's short of the first down. They're going to have to burn a timeout here.
Yeah.
Davison does. Burn a timeout with 58 seconds left. When we come back, it'll be 3rd down and a long 3 at the 26. Once again, next Saturday morning, in conjunction with the Pumpkin Fest, there'll be the Great Pumpkin Runs, sponsored by the Davison Education Foundation. It's a nice fundraiser. All money there is earned is put right back into the classroom for grants for teachers and Professional Scholar Award. There's a 5K run and walk, and there's also a kids fun run. Be here as early as 8 o'clock if you wish for registration. The run begins at 9:15. The walk 1 minute later. And then the kids fun run is at 10:15. That's on the track. That's a lot of fun. Everybody sticks around and cheers the kids on as they take their lap around the track. It's a nice track back in Manfred Heights and ends right here on the track. So the freshmen have won the float building competition.
Sweeping the whole homecoming competition.
It's usually never the seniors.
Yeah.
Just not a whole lot of momentum left by the time you're a senior for that. So
Nope.
they're down in 3 for the Cardinals here.
Especially when the theme's Candyland.
Yeah, it's a tough one. And Mixuga keeps. He's not going to get it. He's down to the 25. It will be 4th down. We're way out of field goal range. Going to have to go here. Is Davison going to burn a timeout? Nope. We're going to get one more play and hope to pick up the 1st down. 4th and 2 from the 25. 32 seconds left and clock running. Davison was moving. This is Molina. He has a 1st down with 23 seconds left in the half. They're down to the 19 or 18. And there is one timeout remaining. The clock will wind as soon as the markers are all set. That's it. Davison calls timeout. Not sure why we let 3 seconds go off before we call timeout, but so Davison uses its last timeout with 20 seconds left and maybe a chance to get in an end zone. Gonna have to probably toss it, huh?
Yeah.
If they run a running play and don't get out of bounds, that clock will expire before they get a second play off, probably.
So maybe we'll get a chance here to see Tyler Mixuga's arm.
See what Coach Immendorfer has cooked up here. Stick around at halftime. Be a performance by the band. Then we'll crown that queen. She'll get to stand out there in the mud. Oh, we got kick for education. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Davison's either got to go out of bounds to the running play or throw that ball downfield. Here we go. Mixuga. This is a pitch to Brammer, who's going to throw it. Brammer's going to try and throw it. He just throws it away, which is a good play. So 13 seconds left. Oh, we have a flag. Looks like intentional grounding. It is. So it'll be a loss of down and a big penalty here. Brammer just tossed the ball and out of bounds there. There was nobody around it. In high school, in college, there's the get outside the tackles rule and you can throw it out of bounds, but no such rule exists in high school. Probably should just ran out of bounds with it.
Yeah.
But he's like everybody else. He watches football on TV.
Yep.
Says this is what they do. They just toss it out. All right, what's going on here? We got mass substitutions. Not sure what's going on. Oh, we're going to try a field goal. No, no way. This is a 45-yarder. Brammer is going to attempt a 45-yard field goal. And now Powers is called timeout.
Powers with 7.8.
You know, they can run this back, too. If the ball doesn't get across the end line, they can catch it and run back. So there's 7 seconds left, and looks like Davison's going to attempt a field goal.
We saw Brammer kicking a little bit. Was it last game or?
Yeah, he does have. Well, the wind has calmed down a little bit. It is at his back, so let's see if he gets the ball up in the air. This will be a very long field goal attempt for a high schooler.
Yeah.
We have not had a field goal yet this year. Really haven't had a whole lot of extra points. There's been a lot of games where we've been going for 2. All right, Zach Brammer will be the kicker. Number 83 for the Cardinals, Jack Chittle, is the holder. Here we go. Another timeout by Powers. They used their last.
Really making them think about it.
Well, I think Coach Buckle thought there was going to be a fake attempt. The reason why it looked so funny is because we rushed everybody on the field. And
Yeah.
So that got Coach Buckle thinking that, what are they doing here? This is some kind of a trick play. But they really are going to try a field goal. At least it appears that way. It's not like you're trying to ice a guy out who's trying a 45-yarder in the mud.
Yeah.
Let's see. Zach's a very good golfer. This would be a nice pitching wedge shot from right here. I'm sure he'd rather be using his golf club right here than the leg. All right, now for the third trip out onto the field. Hardest part about kicking field goals is getting that plant foot down in this mud. Here we go. It's going to be a little short. So there's 3 seconds left. Powers will get the ball, I believe, at their own 20. Ball breaks the goal line, so they'll start their own 20. And they will undoubtedly probably just take a knee here. I'm sure they don't want to try and throw the ball and have an interception run back.
Yeah.
Stick around. We're going to have a busy halftime. An interview with the Queen, who is elected and announced. A special memory will be made for some young lady this evening. Yeah, Powers is in their prevent. They're just going to take a knee. And that's going to do it for your first half. So we're scoreless at halftime. Stick around as we go through the halftime ceremonies here at Homecoming.
Now it's time for the Handsbank Davison High School Cricket Club Kick for Education. Your students have a chance tonight to win $150 scholarships. They are Ashley Davis and Grant McNally. Good luck, Ashley and Grant.
Certainly was in the right direction, but lost the heart. Nice job. Good for a $50 savings line. And now, go for Grant. Look at that kick. Oh, come on. Boy, so close to 150. You could take it and certainly smell it. What a nice drive by Grant McNally. Up, he too. Nice try, Ashley and Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a baseball score, not a Tiger score yet, because that's not going to get started for another 30 minutes or so. Tampa Bay, the 9th leading Texas 8-0. Also a football big night score at the end of the first quarter. Flushing 14, Tommy Andrew 0. Ladies and gentlemen, we appear to be pretty much ready to begin the 2011 homecoming festivities. At this time, please direct your attention to the football field. We would like to introduce the 2011 homecoming underclassmen court and queen candidates. We begin with the freshman class first. He is Mr. Garrett Sigourney. And the freshman class princess is Miss Chelsea McLaughlin. The sophomore class prince is Mr. Matthew Smith, and the sophomore class princess, Miss Chanel Phillips. The junior class prince is actually Julian Molina, who is playing football. The junior class princess is Miss Allison Murphy. Allison is being escorted by Julian's parents, Jay and Angie Molina. Congratulations to our underclassmen court. Joining our underclassmen court is our 2011 Queen candidate. Our first Queen candidate is Miss Kendall Dunsmore. Kendall is being escorted by her mother Lisa and her father Scott Dunsmore. Our second Queen candidate is Miss Allie Dowdell. Allie is being escorted by her parents, Bill and Jenny Dowdell. Our third Queen candidate is Miss Katie Hazel. Katie is accompanied by her parents, Dave and Dolores Hazel. Our fourth Queen candidate is Miss Tiffany Jones. Tiffany is escorted this evening by her parents, Shannon and Joe Jones. And the fifth Queen candidate is Miss Carly Lear. Carly is accompanied by her mom and stepdad, Jeff and Nancy McLaughlin, and her dad and stepmom, Tim and Carrie Lear. Now, to help crown this year's queen, please welcome back the 2010 homecoming queen, Miss Peyton Sigourney. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Miss Congeniality is Miss Kendall Dunsmore. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the 2011 Davison High School homecoming queen is Miss Carly Lear. Congratulations, Harley Rear. Congratulations, Kendall Densmore. Congratulations, all of that is the entire Queens Court. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have a big round of applause, not just for the Queen or Miss Congeniality, but for the entire group out on the track for this year's 2011 homecoming here at Cardinal Stadium. From the Powder Puff game just a couple nights back, the king of this year's homecoming went to Jake May. With the congeniality, Tyler Matsuda. And the seniors won that Powder Puff contest by an overwhelming 44. Next year, juniors, next year. Reminder about that Davison Hospital Club alumni day at Stadium Banquet Hall. Goes on an Irish Road right here in Davison. All the proceeds from Davison students and Davison families, and attendees stand, DJ snack, a big screen, and a big 16-inch TV screen for Tiger Club. And just a reminder also, once a week from tomorrow to get Pumpkin Run, sponsored by the Davison Education Foundation. 5K run and walk, it started at 9:15 a.m. Run at 9:16 a.m. The walk, actually the walk is at 9:16 a.m. It's fun run right around 10:15 a.m. Next Saturday, October 8th, 5K run and walk,
Just so grateful. I'm so thankful that my students, my fellow peers think of me that way.
And what are your plans on after, when you go, like when you graduate?
Go to college? I'm not sure where yet.
I don't thank you so much for freezing. Back to my announcers.
Okay, which one's the original number? 1? It is 3. Yeah, it should be.
We got the 50-50 winning ticket coming up right about now, so get your tickets out. Davison Hockey was the beneficiary tonight. We appreciate everyone who purchased 50-50 tickets.
And in the jackpot this evening, we have a rather hefty envelope containing $335. Yes, you could be $335 richer if you bought a ticket. And here is the winning number. 215.
Tonight's 50-50 winner, $335 richer, thanks to all of you who helped support Davison High. And tonight, we share your school with happiness.
All right, welcome back. That was a nice full halftime. Congratulations to our new queen. While we were away at halftime, the rain has returned. It is coming in sideways. You can probably see it. Yeah, you can see it in that shot there. So Davison or Powers will get the ball first here to begin the second half, and Weston, it's looking like maybe the team that scores first may win the game.
It very well could be.
We have another Big 9 score in as we went to halftime. Flushing was surprisingly leading Carman Ainsworth 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. I believe that's Flushing's homecoming game this evening as well. All right, so deep for Powers is Prescott Myers. And number 3 for the Cardinals, Cody Wangler, will be the kicker.
A little different.
Davison's back to its run-up, it looks like.
Yeah, that's something we didn't see last week.
Yeah, back to the run-up. Prescott Myers has got a completely white uniform on still. He hasn't gotten involved yet, and he's not going to get involved yet, except for the block.
Ooh.
Ball is muffed there by the Powers receiver.
He's still got lots of time to run.
And he goes down at about the 28, where they'll start 1st and 10. We're scoreless here as we begin the second half of play. Neither team really moved the ball all over the field. Davison had one long run.
And that was by Maxuga.
And Powers picked up a few first downs here and there, and Davison made a nice sustained drive at the end of the first half, but ran out of time.
Yep.
The half basically ended with Brammer trying that long 45-yard field goal attempt, which was a little short. Pugnier is in the shotgun as we start the second half, and we got a flanker screen that's thrown terribly. And, almost picked off by the Cardinals' number 81, Logan Richards. I can see why Punier's not throwing the ball much yet. Or in this game, he doesn't throw it real strongly. And maybe that's just because the ball's so wet. But so far, he's outside of the screen pass. Nothing's really been on target. Now watch him go off for 200 yards. I try to say that. Pugnier in the empty backfield. Now he's got a man in motion. He keeps the ball around the right side. Tackled from behind by number 59 of the Cardinals. That's Jacob Goyette. First time we've got Jacob's name called tonight. Third down and 12 for the Chargers.
Well, maybe we'll get another chance here to see the Punier's arm.
Hopefully we get a pick.
Yeah.
Be nice to start on the power side of the field, wouldn't it? Oh, now we got a man in motion. Nobody's out here with him. Throws it deep over the middle. Overthrown. Picked off, just like we just called. Once again, guess who it is? Our number 28. Jacob Parker does it again.
Wow. That was way overthrown.
I think the Chargers are going to want to keep the ball on the ground. Well, Davison gets its first big break of the game. They will begin on the Powers. Where are we at here? The 37, 36-yard line.
Yep.
First and 10. Very difficult to see the yard markers out there. They're pretty much blending in with the mud.
Oh, yeah.
We're still in the I formation. Prine is the tailback. Maxuga, quarterback tonight. Oh, fumble again. Oh, recovers his own fumble. But a loss of 3. So another tough exchange for Maxuga. Guys are conducting a lottery up here now. Maxuga, this time it's Prine. He's got some room. Picks up down to the Powers 32. It's going to bring up a 3rd and manageable here. Maybe 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5 actually, and this is definitely 2-down territory for the Cardinals. They keep that ball in Maverick Prine's hands.
Yeah.
Very tough to get him for negative yardage. He's strong and he seems to always have the forward lean going.
Yeah, and I can't recall him ever really coming up for a loss.
Maxuga gives it to Prine, and who's got another big yardage gainer? Right down to the 20. First and 10 Cardinals at the Powers 20. Davison showing a little spark here to start the second half. We've got 9.5 minutes left in the third quarter in a scoreless game. I keep giving that ball to Maverick Prine until he gets tired.
Yeah.
Everything's just off tackles. There's nothing fancy here.
Yeah.
Davison's pulling the guard, and they're hitting that tackle hole, and he's not being touched until he's 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. Oh, that was a give up the middle to number 34, Trevor Thomas. Gets a yard. 2nd and 9. You're not going to take that ball off guard so much. You have big Mr. O'Brien playing nose tackle. I don't think you're going to move him around a whole lot. Unless you chop him.
8:45 left here in the third quarter.
Maxuga, Prine. Prine reverses his field, and this time he only picks up maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Tackle made by 33.
Davison is 3rd and 7 here. Don't want to lose your steam now. We're all the way down to the Power 17.
Still no score. 3rd and 7.
Prine down inside to 15. It's going to be 3rd and 3, I believe, when the ball is marked.
Made by number 13, Peter Blaster.
Actually down, mark him at the 14. 4th down and 3. Long 3. Davison is going. The way the defense has been playing, it's okay.
Yep.
Even if you don't get it, you're going to have Powers down deep in there into the field. See what we can do. Oh, we had movement, it looked like. This is Prine. Fumbled the ball. Wow, quarterback, another exchange problem. And Davison loses the ball on downs. Maxuga is very upset. I don't know if he went the wrong way or Prime went the wrong way, but not so good there. So Davison's defense back onto the field. Powers will start at their own 22. 7:15 left in the third quarter of a scoreless football game. Pugnier in an empty backfield in the shotgun. Give to number 20. And he is tackled as he tries to go around the end by, who's on the very bottom there? Number, can't see the tackler. I think it's 85. 24 was Molina.
Nothing new there.
Picked up about 3, 2nd and 7 for the Chargers at their own 25. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pugnier with one runner back there with him. He goes to the right on an option look, keeps it, and goes nowhere. Tackled out there by Cody Powell, number 9. No gain, 3rd down and 7. You would think this would be a passing down. See there one receiver whose name has been in the paper a bit. Prescott Myers comes back into the game, and now he'll be split here to the wide side of the field. See if they try a quick throw, and they're going to put somebody in the slot. Molina comes out to guard him. It's a flanker screen. Nope, it's a screen over the middle. Oh, boy, just put that ball up for grabs and falls harmlessly to the ground. So Davison's defense does its job. A 3 and out. Powers will have to kick into the breeze with 5:55 left in the third quarter. Wind has died down a bit.
Yeah.
The flag's not quite as stiff as it was before, and it looks like it shifted a little bit. Deep for the Cardinals would be number 31, Jacob Davis. Kick falls dead at the Davison 48. They'll take over there, 1st and 10. They had a nice little push the last time they had the ball, but when they got down inside the 20 into the red zone, a couple of negative plays and a fumble. Still thinking the first team that scores is going to win the game.
Yeah. Quite a few fumbles tonight, too.
Looks like the rain is misting now. Still coming in pretty good. So Davis and Mr. Tuttle here has, looks like 8 or 9 fumbles. Give up the middle to number 34 of the Cardinals. That's Thomas. Picks up 2. 2nd and 8. Looks like Powers has made some adjustments to try and slow down the Davison running game. Davison's been in the I formation since late in the second quarter and has been pretty successful with it. Came out, the game started in a wishbone or a fullback field. This is Prine off tackle to the right, cuts back. Down into Powers territory at the 45. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Has been a pretty, from that standpoint, as far as penalties, there's been almost no hankies on the field at all. I think there's Davis had an intentional grounding, and that may have been the only one all game. All right, 3rd down and 5. Big play for the Cards. This is Meksuga on a keeper. He's got a 1st down. Oh! He was taken down on a touchdown saving tackle out there. He looked like he was going to break it away, but number 10 for the Chargers, Nick Sullivan, made a touchdown saving tackle. But it is a 1st down for the Cardinals at just outside the Powers 30. 4:14 left in the third quarter of a scoreless football game. Haven't said that in a lot of years. This late into a game.
About 4 minutes left here in the third.
Meksuga fumbles it again. He recovered his own and picked up a couple of yards. Down to the Powers 29. Just having all kinds of trouble with the quarterback center exchange.
Yeah.
See a whole lot of complaining. You can't complain. You just got to get in there and try and get it done.
Football to 29, Cardinals 2nd and 9.
The Davison center is number 51, Clinton Rooker, I believe, or 63. Who's number 63 is the center for the Cardinals. Alex Villanueva. This is Prine. Follows his blockers, picks up another couple of yards. Gonna be up 3rd and long again. So they've slowed Maverick Prine down in the last series and a half. Be 3rd down and 6. Davison and the Powers into the field, so if they don't make it here, they'll try for it again on 4th down, I'm sure.
Yep.
Not much to be gained by punting. Boy, it'd be nice to see a little play action off this. Powers has got everybody at the line of scrimmage. This is Mexuga again. He's got 1st down here. Oh, fumble again!
I'm not sure.
I think Powers got that one. They poked that ball out. He really wasn't hit. A guy stuck his hand in and poked the ball right away from him. Davison has recovered it. The Davison center, Villanueva, actually recovered that ball. It's going to be 4th down. He's going to have a 1st down, and then they poke the ball out of his hands. That's the 9th fumble.
Jeez.
So it's 4th down and 4 at the 25 of Powers.
2 minutes left here.
See what the Cardinals have up their sleeve. Last time on this down, quarterback kept the ball. This time it's a flag. We have movement. Movement on Davison. Yeah, so now it's going to be 4th down and almost 10, which would be a passing down. We haven't seen a pass yet, have we?
I don't think so.
No passes at this point. This is definitely a passing situation.
Yeah.
One minute and 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. See if Davison takes a chance with a pass. Yes, Maxuga to throw it. He's scrambling.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to be very close. He has it.
Yep.
This judge has it marked. It is a 1st down at the 20.
Yeah, he's got it.
That is a 1st down.
It's a Cardinal 1st down.
Powers coaching staff up here in the box complaining about the block that you probably saw on your screen as well. There was a block in the back by one of the Davison linemen coming back to help out quarterback Mexuga on the scramble. But there was no flag thrown, so it's 1st down Davison at the Charger 20. Inside of 1 minute here in the 3rd quarter, Davison on the march.
10 Cardinals, under a minute, 3rd quarter.
This is Prine. Oh, he's got a lot of room here. Another 1st down inside the 10.
Inside the 10-yard line.
He'll be marked at the 7, it looks like the 8-yard line. 1st and goal.
And on the stop, number 10, Nick Sullivan, the Chargers.
So Davison with his first real scoring threat of the game. Inside the last minute here in the 3rd quarter. That was a huge play by Mexuga on that scramble. 1st and goal. Prine. Down to the 3. Fumble the ball. Oh, and Powers has recovered it.
Oh, man.
Chargers.
Wow, at the 5-yard line, Prine coughs it up. A huge turnover for the Cardinals. The referee has already indicated it's Powers' ball. Doesn't matter. So Powers takes over. Davison with a wonderful scoring opportunity. Turned away with their 10th fumble of the game. This one was lost. But Powers is backed up deep here, starting at their own 5. And so far the Davison defense has been very stingy. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Powers has just dodged a bullet.
How many fumbles then now?
That's 10 fumbles, and at least 3 or 4 of those have been lost. So defense needs to put the smack down on right here. Bounier is under center. O'Brien is at the tailback, and wow. And they turn it right back over to Davison. Cody Powell, is that who got the ball there? Cody Powell has recovered on the first play. And Davison gets the ball right back where they started. First and goal back on that 7 or 8 yard line again. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Back and forth. 10 seconds left.
Huge turnover by Powers there too. So Davison will have one more play here in the third quarter.
On the 7, first and goal, Cardinals.
See if we can hang on to it. Right back to Prine. This time he's tripped up.
Prine tries the right side as we wind it down.
Picks up a yard down to the 6, and we are through 3 quarters. No score.
So we're going to send it over to Kaylin Smith, who's got your sideline report.
Hello, the student section with the girls in ponchos. Please tell me who you are.
I'm Park Erie. I'm Emily Rose. I'm Alicia Rabel.
And tell me why you guys are here.
I'm here for my boyfriend. I'm here to be a supportive friend. And I'm here because it's homecoming. And I got all dressed out in my poncho and my rain boots that don't keep me very warm. But
All right, student section, get fired up. Back to you guys.
All right, we're back for the final quarter of play. At least we think it's going to be the final quarter of play. No score, but Davison sits first and goal, or second and goal, at the Powers 6. Been a lot of balls on the ground tonight.
Yeah.
It's time to thank everyone who was involved in this year's homecoming.
With a win, Davison would pull even with Powers in the Big 9 race at 2-2. Last score we had from Flushing was that Carmen was losing. That would put, with a win, Davison could move within a game of Carmen and tie Powers. Davison still has a game at Flushing and a game at Carmen Ainsworth over the next 2 weeks. All right, here we go. First and goal from the 6. Mixuga gives to Prine. Prine plows his way. Very close. Looks like they've got him marked at the 2 maybe.
Just about.
Third and goal from the 2.
One more handoff to Prine just might do it.
The offensive line just needs a little push here. Getting on the board first would be huge. Davison's been working the left side pretty much this half. Mixuga gives it to Prine. He did not get in. He's down to the 1. It'll be 4th and goal for the 1 now. Decision for Coach Immendorfer. Do you kick the relatively short field goal or do you go for it?
Bringing up a 4th and goal right there at the 1 yard line.
And based on the rest of the season, I'm sure he'll go for it.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Powers would be at their 1 if they don't.
I mean, why not?
Got to get a play in here.
Our defense has been holding them great so far this game.
Here we go. It is 4th down and goal from the 1. Mixuga fumbled the ball. Jeez, we lost the ball again. Oh man, we just cannot get the exchange. He's pulling away before the ball comes up to him. He's just anxious. So Powers will take over on downs at their own 1. just anxious, just not enough game time yet. He's pulling out just a little early from the center. So this game just continues to ebb and flow. We're a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Still scoreless here. And Powers has the ball on their own 1 yard line.
With 10 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the game and no score.
Time for the defense to stiffen up again. If things go according to Hoyle, they'll probably fumble here too. O'Brien, quarterback keeps.
Ooh.
And he gets himself out to the 6.
Looks like the wind's starting to pick up a little bit more here again.
Tackled by Thomas, and Powers has the wind at the back for the quarter. Although the wind is now, it looks like it's coming in from the west a little more than it was before.
Yeah.
It was directly out of the north when we started the game. 2nd and, let's call it 5 for Powers. They had too many men in the huddle. That should be a flag. That's a flag. Too many men in the huddle. Yeah, now we're getting, the guy over here caught it and broke the huddle with 12 guys. One guy ran off. So that's going to be a, yep, illegal substitution. That's half the distance to the goal.
Take it back to 3.5, 3-4.
Yeah, where are they at now? Can't tell. 7 maybe?
Yeah, I think
So
it was about 7.
back to the 3.5. Coach Buckle not real happy about that, but they did break the huddle with 12. That is not allowed. So back to the 3.5. 2nd down and let's call it 8 now.
Ball now at the 3-yard line. It is Chargers 2nd and 8.
We got a player over here not covered. Now we still got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, refs are still talking.
Coach Buckle's still talking about the last call. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't think Coach Buckle was satisfied with the explanation, but it doesn't much matter. So here we go. Pugnier is under center. He keeps the ball around the left side. Trying to get, oh, we got a hold now too. So that's coming back too. See if Davis takes the penalty.
23 on the stop for the Cardinals. Tyler Owen.
So they'll mark this off half the distance, which will put the ball back at about the 2. 2nd and 9 from there. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter in a scoreless football game. On a really ugly evening as the rain just continues to fall and it's cold, windy.
You know,
Trips now, we have not seen this tonight. Pugnier in the gun with trips. There's only 2 defenders out here, and he's wide open if he throws it, but he's not going to throw it. Never threw the ball. Almost took a safety there. Cody Powell tackles him at the 1. Powers had a man wide open, and Pugnier just never let loose the ball. There were 3 Powers receivers and 2 Davison defenders. He was wide open.
could have had a first down right there, if not close.
3rd down and 10. They've marked him at the 1. Big play here for the Davison defense. That Powers punter would have to stand on the end line. Pugnier is in the gun. Good place for another interception. Throws it down. It's another wounded duck, but it's flag. No flags.
Ooh,
Coach Buckle ready to throw his hat.
he did.
I think he dropped it eventually, but intended receiver out there was Prescott Myers, and there were 2 Davison defenders, and the ball just kind of hung up there forever. So the Powers punter will have to stand on the end line. If he steps over the back of the end zone, that is a safety. Deep for the Cardinals is number 20, Zach Brammer. Remember, the last snap on a punt for Powers was high. Let's see where this one goes. Another high punt. Or
Oh,
snap.
man.
He kicked it sideways.
Ooh.
That ball's got to be out at about the 2 or 3 yard line, I think. 6. They marked him out at the 6. Cody Powell ran right past the kicker there.
You called it. That was another really high snap.
Really high snap.
It almost hit the goalpost, it looked like.
Sure did. Luckily they have a tall punter. So Davison has the ball back inside the Powers 10 again. We got to find the end zone. There's 8:29 left in the game, or at least what we think is in the game at this point. 0-0. We got to get an exchange from the quarterback and the center. Get that ball in the end zone.
High formation.
Maxuga keeps it. He's going to score. Yep, Tyler Maxuga wins it from the 6. Untouched. Davison scores with 8:23 left in the 4th quarter to go up 6-0.
Tyler Maxuga is pumped.
He's obviously a very emotional kid. He's been up and down as the whole game went here. That time he finds the end zone. Now Zach Brammer to attempt the all-important extra point. He's got his mouthpiece out again. He's going to get a flag.
Yep.
Flag is coming right now, yep. He doesn't have his mouthpiece in. That's the second time we saw it. Last week they didn't throw the flag.
The ref was waiting for it, though.
Yeah, he was standing there with his hand on the flag, just waiting for him. How far, 5? It's just a 5-yard walk-off. It's just going to make the extra point a little longer.
Oh, we got a replay here.
This is Maxuga just winning untouched around just over the right tackle. So this makes a long extra point here. Out to the 25. Brammer's kick looks like it's, ooh, no, to the right, That's a big penalty.
Yeah.
So it's 6-0. Davison, sure not making anything easy tonight.
Huh. See if
Same thing happened last week. Zach had his mouthpiece out the whole time, but he was on defense then.
Yeah.
Or I think he was returning a punt. And the official did not throw the flag last week. He just talked to him about it. So Davison takes the lead, has finally found the pay dirt, and there's 8 minutes and 23 seconds left. If I look at the middle of that field, it's pretty chewed up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. .8:23 left here in the 4th quarter. Power's going to return. We're going to have Cody Wangler kicking off, too.
Cody Wangler to kick it.
I wonder why we're not seeing Joey Twing anymore.
Brammer did the kickoffs last week, didn't he?
I think
Or just extra points. I think he did the kickoffs, too. So Cody Wangler to kick it. Myers and I can't see the other guy's uniform's so dirty I can't read his number. I guess it's number 10, Nick Sullivan.
Yeah, I think it is.
A sidewinder. Just covered. Oh, fumble!
Oh,
It is recovered by Powers.
Yeah, he got that.
They will take over on their own 39. Powers is going to come out. It looks like O'Brien's going to be at the tailback. I guess as we might see him pounding the ball straight ahead. Nope, he's up on the line of scrimmage now. He's playing a lineman. Punier is in the gun. They have not been very successful throwing it.
No, they have not.
They give the ball to 20. Oh, nice tackle on the feet is Cody Powell, number 9.
He's having quite a game.
Woo. Pick up we'll give him 2 yards. Benefit of the doubt there. 2nd and 8. At their own 42. Inside of 8 minutes left in the game in regulation now. 6-0 Davison. Fournier. Again, this is
Nothing.
number 10 this time, Sullivan, and he is just stuffed right there by number 34, Trevor Thomas, and number 59, Jacob Goyette. Third and long for Powers. They have not been successful throwing the ball. They've completed one screen pass. That's it. Davison has not thrown a pass. We got in one place where we were going to throw a pass, and McSuga scrambled for that big first down. All right, Fournier in the gun. Looks to be a passing formation. He runs it, though, and he's going to go nowhere. Who's down on the legs there? Cody Powell again. Boy, number 9 is just saying, I'm taking over. So Powers looks like they're going to be forced to punt the ball. Yep. Their punter is back, number 23. Spencer Marchik. And Zach Brammer goes deep for the Cardinals. The wind is at his back.
Let's see if they snap it high again.
Now we got a flag. Illegal procedure on Powers. Moving back 5 yards. Well, there have not been, outside of the, Davison had one flag, I think, for the intentional grounding. I don't think they've had another penalty, have they, Davis?
No, I think that's it.
Powers has gone through a whole streak of penalties here.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mouthpiece on Brammer, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That punt goes out of bounds. Going to be somewhere around the 35 when it's finally marked.
Oh.
No, it's not. He's going to walk back up.
Okay.
He's looking for the referee to give him a lineup. Oh, how about that, huh? How about that? 35. just look up here. Eagle Eyes got it. That LASIK surgery really worked. 6:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Davison needs to go on a sustained drive here. Both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining. So Powers can stop the clock. Davison needs to pick up some first downs. This is, now we had movement. Davison was moving. We're going to pick up a 5-yard procedure penalty. I think I've seen that a few times tonight, but that's the first time there's been a flag. You really don't want to start that.
Nope.
So the Tigers are up 1-0 in the first inning, bottom of the first. It's a good start for the Tigers. So here we are, Davison's 1st and 15 from their own 30. Oh, this is McSuga on the keeper, trying to make the corner and picks up a couple.
He made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to give the ball to Prine.
Yeah.
Kept it. Got a nice block on the outside, but was only able to get a couple of yards as he was, looked like little Barney Rubble there trying to get the feet going, stepping around a bit.
Baseball score, the bottom of the first, and the Tigers are up 1-0. Tigers leading at the bottom of the first.
Davison stays in the I formation, 2nd down and 13. Another flag. Now they're starting to come in rapid succession.
Yep.
Davison got a timeout. There was close to a delay. We got flags being picked up, but we have not gotten a call yet. No flag.
No flag.
Davison did get a timeout, their first of the second half.
Five and a half left here in the fourth.
Davison needs to pick up a couple, 3 first downs here.
Yep.
But you look at Powers' offense, they've been so anemic all night too. They've really had struggles. I think that's a lot to do with the Davison defense has just played really, really strong tonight. The weather is a great equalizer as well. Once again, this will be the final broadcast of football for the year for DTV. Davison goes on the road for the final 3 games of the season. Next week at Flushing, the following week at Carmen, and they'll finish the season at Grand Blanc, who's ranked number 7, I believe, in Division I, having a very successful campaign. So here we go, 2nd and 13 for the Cards. Give to Prine, covers the ball up.
Not much.
And picks up maybe, give him 3. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Still a constant rain coming down.
Blowing in from the north and west still.
Yeah.
Flags at half-mast for Michigan soldiers lost overseas. Davison is down into the play clock again. And they call another timeout. Sure hope we don't need those at the end of the game. Coach has got to get plays in the game or something's going on here. I'm not sure what the communication issue is, but we're at 4:46 left in the 4th quarter. Davison burns his 2nd timeout of the half. They have 1 yet to use. Power still has all 3 timeouts, and they're looking to get the ball back here. And remember, Davison had that penalty on the extra point attempt and then missed. Could loom large here. Powers does have the wind at their back if they get the ball back. How about a big 3rd down pickup right here?
That'd be great.
Cardinals have been in a lot of close football games this year. They've come out on the short end on the first few. Be nice to win a close game. All right, the Cardinals break the huddle. Still in that I formation. Let's see what Coach Emmendorfer has called up. It's a pass. Exuga scrambles again. He's got room if he can get Perry here.
Wow.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. He's short. Nice tackle out there by the Powers defensive backs. But he does pick up 7. It's going to be 4th down and 3, and you would think they'd have to punt the ball away here, play some defense. Got to punt the ball. Don't see the punter yet. Wow, he's not. He's going. Oh, actually, he's going to try and draw him off sides, take a delay. I don't think they're going to try and go for this, do you? Ball on their own 43. I think he's going to try and draw him off. No, they're going. Oh, lost.
Ooh.
Wow. That was a huge call. Wow.
Let's see if the defense can keep it up.
They lose back to their own 37. Powers has a very short field to work with 3:54. Very interesting selection there. Pressure now totally on the defense. Powers needs a touchdown and an extra point to pull out a victory. Pugnier is under center. He has an empty backfield. He's going to roll to his left and try and throw it. He's being chased out there by Molina. Throws it away. He has a receiver out there, so there's no intentional grounding. 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 3:47 left. Powers still has all 3 of its timeouts. Powers has still only completed 1 pass on the entire night.
And that was early in the game.
Let's keep it that way, huh?
Yeah.
2nd and 10, they're on the Davison 37. This time O'Brien is the tailback. This is an end around though. Number 10, Sullivan. He gains Zippo. Molina smacks him down right there. We have an injured player. No.
Slow to get out.
Slow. Oh, looks like he's all right. Big number 78 for the Cardinals. It's Jacob Marsh. 3rd and 10. Powers has 2 more plays left here. They're in a wishbone. Give to number 10, Sullivan again. He's taken down by number 77 of the Cardinals. And number 9 is Cody Paulus, or 78. That's Marsh, who we just talked about. So it's 4th down, and let's call it, give them the benefit of the doubt, call it 8. And they're in punt formation, but they're not punting.
No.
This is going to be a fake. It's got to be.
2:34.
No, they are punting. Punt the ball out at about the 7.
Good punt.
See if I got the eagle eye again. Oh, he throws the beanbag down right on the 7. Davison needs to pound out a couple of first downs. Power still has all 3 of those timeouts. Davison has 1 timeout remaining. Davison staying in that I formation. Maxuga to Prine, who gets a nice little crease out to about the 11. And Powers burns their first timeout. Picked up close to 4 yards. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct on Powers. It's a 15-yard walk-off. Unsportsmanlike on Powers. That moves the ball out 15 yards and a first down.
Good break there for Davison.
And that's at the end of the run. Look at the rain come down in New York. That's a big break for Davison. Moves the ball out to the 25, gets some better field position. And Powers has used 1 timeout, so they have 2 remaining. Davis needs to hang on to the ball and pick up a first down or 2 here. This is Prine.
Nothing.
They ran into each other and kind of slowed that player down. He gains 0. Powers uses its 2nd timeout.
2:16 left here in the 4th.
And it's only 2nd down, so Davison's going to be able to run a good chunk of the time off here.
Yep.
So Powers has burned 2 of their 3 timeouts. We still show 2 on the board, but I'm sure they have taken 2 timeouts. 2nd and 10 for Davison. Fumble. Jeez. And Powers has recovered it. My goodness.
Wow.
Just trying here.
Let's see if Davison's defense can keep it up once more.
2-12. Still a touchdown and an extra point. That's all that's needed. First and 10 for Powers at the Davison 20. Can the defense stop one more time? It's the 11th or 12th fumble.
Jeez.
Powers, ball kept by the quarterback, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Thomas, number 34, stops him immediately. Clock continues to run. Powers with one timeout remaining. They pick up a yard there, 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeps again. He's going down. Big loss out there. Julian Molina slings Pouillet down to the ground, and they call their final timeout of the game. Last timeout called by Powers. They're back to the 26, and when we come back, it'll be 3rd down and about 16 for Powers with 1:38 remaining.
That's what Davison needed right there.
A naked end around by the quarterback. Wow. Big play by Julian Molina. How about a fumble by Powers, huh? It's about time for them to cough one up. Powers once again, you got 2 more plays to make this first down. They've got to make it almost to the Davison 10. The bigger news is that they only have 1:38 and no timeouts. Got to get Mr. Steincross to put a 0 up on the board for timeouts for Powers. So here we go. Pouillet in the gun. Looks like he's going to throw it. He has twins out to the wide side of the field. He's looking that way. Little pressure. There's it.
Wow.
Another air ball. Caught. 2 defenders there, and neither one touched the ball. I think we have a caught ball. Do we have a caught ball? We have no indication by the official whether the ball is caught or not.
Yep, it is.
So it is caught. It's a first down for Powers at the Davison 9. 1st and goal.
Wow.
Wow, 2 defenders there, and neither one of them got their hand on the ball. Pouillet in the gun. Rolls to his right. He's going to throw it. And that ball was tipped. Tipped out there by Julian Molina, trying to complete it to Myers. Incomplete pass stops the clock. Powers does have time for a running play or 2 if they choose. Now we have motion. Pouillet in an empty backfield. Blitz coming. Screen in the middle. Ball is dropped. Intended for number 23 of Powers, Danny Meisner. Third down and goal from the 9. Pressure on the quarterback Pouillet, and that was that middle screen again. We've seen that play 3 or 4 times.
Yep.
Completed it once. Pouillet again in the empty backfield. He has time. He's going to throw it, and the ball is deflected away, out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.